Hey guys, welcome back to another new exciting video. So I just tested Grok 4.3 some days ago. They released this model and this is their most advanced flagship model. And to test this model, you can try it inside their official playground. I just did that, and the same prompt that I used to try for every other model like Opus or Sonnet and Deepseek Minimax. The same prompt here also I have given the long prompt advanced animated kind of website, complex website, and here you see I got this kind of output. Let me first download this code and run it. So I just downloaded this HTML and let me run it. So the navbar is actually looking very cool, and here also this is the kind of animated section, a complex animation is there. And if I scroll down, there is a stacked animation also. Yes, this is also looking very beautiful. So overall, this website that they have made, it is actually better than the Deepseek version 4 Pro. And if you have not watched my Deepseek version Pro testing, then you can watch by visiting our channel or by searching here. Okay. Now, thing is that whether you should use this model Grok 4.3. If you see this pricing of this 4.3, it is $1.25 for the input and $2.5 for the output for 1 million tokens. Now, if I show you another thing, so let me just open the open router and there let me search for the Kimi K2.6. So for Kimi K2.6, you see that the pricing is $0.7 and for output it is $3.5. Now, if you have watched my previous Kimi K2.6 testing, then you will understand with the same prompt, Kimi K2.6 output is 10 times better. Okay, and if you compare the pricing, the Kimi K2.6 pricing is less than the Grok 4.3. Now, if I talk about the features or capabilities, here you see they supports the function calling, means Grok 4.3 supports the function calling, tool calling, and structure outputs, and also configurable reasoning. Other than this, it supports the text and image as a multimodal. It doesn't support the video, and it has the 1 million context window, and the pricing I have already talked about. Now, if I go to the Kimi K2.6, here you see they have written that multi-agent orchestration and also coding driven UI UX generation. It is designed for the long horizon coding, handles complex end-to-end coding tasks, and also all of these languages it supports. And also it has the famous swarm architecture, and scales to hundreds of parallel sub-agents for autonomous task decomposition. And also it supports documents, website, and spreadsheet in a single run without any human oversight. So the thing is that Kimi K2.6 is a open source model and it supports more feature than the closed source Grok 4.3. So that's why I am not interested anymore with this Grok 4.3 because I have a alternative Kimi K2.6 and its output is very better, and you can say much better than the Grok 4.3, and also its pricing is less than the uh, Grok 4.3. So this was my findings. And another thing is that they both supports the text and image. Here you see multimodalities. But other than this, the lot of features that is present inside Kimi K2.6, that is actually a required feature nowadays to work with any AI agents, let's say OpenClaw. Okay, so these are the feature that is present inside Kimi K2.6. With such a low pricing, we can actually use it, and this is my finding that I have shared with you. There is no more things that I want to discuss regarding GOT 4.3. So if you have found this video helpful, you can like this video and you can subscribe this channel to get this type of content more.